Did it mid-air. Great gameplay.
I got you. No, but
We're locked in. It's free.
I must thank you for exposing the rot within my court. None of them were worthy of ascension.
Bear shitting on your desk, bro? And that big ass ogre head ain't like disturbing at all. I'm gonna need to summon back. I gotta get my weapon made.
Something's not quite right.
We get another summon stone down. Anyone in disc that still needs an invite? Alright, give me just 1 second. I just need to calc something out really quick.
Who goes there?
Shadow Priests, can you guys break out of the roots? Do you have a way to or no? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, welcome to Raid Night, everybody. Quick yap before we get going, just so people kind of know where we're at. First off, if you have a Vantis and want to use it, now is a good time.
Bob still says it's not working.
What?
It's a bug. It's a bug.
It works. It's just a tooltip error. Okay, so couple quick things. First off, goals for tonight. Goals are just a good night of prog. Hopefully we see some progress. Vibes are gonna be good. We're gonna be parsing 99 vibes, no tilt. We're gonna make a couple of changes as far as how we deal with some things. So I need people to lock in for a second just so you can prepare. So last time we were doing, group A, eat the feast while you listen. Last time we were doing like Group A was outer soak, Group B was inner soak, right? We're gonna change things up a little bit to try to optimize some uptime. So if you're a ranged player, your goal is gonna kind of be to always hang out on the edge of this inner ring where I'm pinging. And we're gonna have all of the ranged soak the inner bomb every time. So as a ranged player, you can basically just hang out here, and then when the bomb goes like here, all you have to do is scoot to get in it, and then you can just reposition up, and then as the boss roams around the edge, you have less movement because you're on the inside of the ring. So for the inner circle, to make sure that we're splitting appropriately, if I calced it correctly, we're gonna have all of the ranged players soak the inner circle. We're gonna have all of the healers soak the inner circle, unless you're popping a bomb in another circle. And then as long as it doesn't mess with the tanks, we're gonna have the tanks soak the inner circle as well. So healers, tanks, and ranged will be soaking the inner bomb, and then melee will be soaking the outer bomb. Now, the groups that we have set up, odds and evens, those are not going to come into play for the bomb soaks. Those are simply for the splits to go up the side, right? I'll move you over. Those are simply for the splits to go up the side. So as far as we're soaking bombs, do not worry about Group A, Group B. Simply, if you're a ranged tank or healer, you soak the inner. If you're melee, you soak the outer. I think I messed up. 1 second. One other thing. Alex, as a Holy Paladin, you can do the freedom thing, right? Where you freedom someone else and also yourself.
I'm not sure if it goes for both. Stand by, let me dig into this.
Yeah, Blessing of Freedom increases the target's movement speed to 50%. Blessing of Protection, these effects linger. It doesn't say that it also goes on you.
In the chat, there's 2 people linking the talent.
Ain't nobody got time to read though, bro.
Cool, where approximately is that in the tree?
Yeah, it's not in Holy Tree.
Not for Holy. All good. And it's not for Pra either. It is for Pra. Okay. So it's just Holy that can't do it. All good. So they changed slightly. It is on the Paladin tree, but it's not on the Holy Paladin tree. There's a slight modification for it. So what we'll do is this. Noxo, you are going to be freedoming Dave, which is Nalitha. So if you want to do like a focus macro for that, we're going to have you freedom him every time. And then Furious, you're going to be freedoming F. So our 2 warlocks will not have to go under for the roots. So get your macro set up, or you'll just have to click. And then Mike, let's see. Pretty much as far as range goes, just the priest, right?
So Finn said he got his last finery in the mail. Maybe other people did too. I don't know if you did the, you just gotta turn it in.
Mike, let's have you freedom.
Oh, sorry.
Mike, let's have you freedom Ag. So he doesn't have to scoot under. And then, sorry, Jason and Chris, you'll have to just go under for the roots. When the roots come out on ranged, if you have a root break, so if you're a warlock or someone that has a root break, or Ag in this case, you will do a loose spread, basically where you're already stacked on the inner circle, just so that the roots, you're not stacking them on top of each other, and then you should just get it purged right away. And that'll be that. Otherwise, I think we just get some reps in for P1. Lufs, you weren't here last time we progged this. Our tanks were getting eaten. So we were really excited for you to be back so that you can Iron Bark and do all your hot stuff. So I think probably a good start would be Iron Barking Mike on every liquefy, and then we can adjust if we need to from there.
Okay. No worries.
Melee, who can clear it, I think you're fine to just kind of stay under the boss, loosely spread, because the thing is that there's going to be so many under her anyways that if there's enough room for you guys to spread out there, you don't need to run out to Africa to purge yourself. Can we get Mark of the Wild and Int, please? So ranged. If you guys want to pre-stack, like pre-stand pretty much right where I'm pinging, because the boss is going to go here, and then Liquefy will be right there, and then like the first round of bombs will be like here and here. One other thing that I wanted to try, tanks lock in on this, and bomb poppers lock in on this. I want to try just a couple times us actually not moving the boss miles away when we're about to do the bomb pops. The bomb poppers can basically pop the bomb right as the cast is finishing, and we actually don't need a lot of room between us and the wave. So it might take a little bit of time for us to figure that timing out, but if we can do it, it gives the melee way more uptime on the boss, because you can basically just chill in the bomb until the last second. Does anyone have any questions about that? I think everybody that's doing it should know, except I think I need to find someone to replace Zach, so I'll make the assignments really quick. So for the first round of bomb pops, it's gonna be myself on the outer, and Arbor on the inner. And then the next round, it's Jack on the outer, and Deathland on the inner. And then the final round will be, Boyd, have you done it before? Okay. So I think we were doing Ag, you were doing the inner for the final round, so we'll have you there. I don't know where Zach is, he's completely abandoned us, so there's a warrant out for his arrest.
Well, who got a warrant?
Zach's got a warrant. City, you're gonna pop the inner bomb on the final round. If you mess it up, it's fine. We'll just have you get the hang of it. Basically, right as she's about to finish her caster, when the wave's coming towards you, you just run to the middle, that's it. And then, the way that we're doing this, ranged, pay attention. I know that a lot of you ranged players like to hang out where the bombs are about to go on the outer, because that's what we do on normal, and it makes things way easier. But because we're doing this new strat, ranged is going to be way over here. So what that means is that after the outer bomb pops, all of the melee are going to run back into the boss, and this area is going to be clear for whoever popped the bomb to drop that debuff. So like City and Jack, when you guys pop the bomb on the outer, you don't need to like run it way over here for it to explode. You should just be able to basically stand right where you popped it, and nobody should be there anymore because the melee will be running back in. And just to repeat on that, I'll be doing outer first, then Jack, then City. Arbor will be doing inner first, then Deathland, then Ag. Alright, let's just get some pulls in and see how it feels. Ag, we can start you on DPS, and then we'll go from there. Ray, can you set your freedom macro to freedom hymn? And Jason, you have to go under, sorry. Love you though. Ray, let me know when you have acknowledged that.
I'm gonna have to, sorry, I'm gonna have to make a macro.
Yeah, or, you know, click on him and then press the button. But focus macros are probably easiest.
Yeah.
P2 splits, take a look at the groups. They should basically just be, oh, here, let me do this. P2 splits should be similar to what you're used to on Bloodbound Horror with maybe some small changes, so just double check it. But P2 splits are going to be odds going star and evens going circle. I'm just going to rip a ready check, and then once Ray gets his macro, we'll roll. Blessing of Freedom, yeah, my bad. I think we'll start lusting on pole.
We get a
Or we already were doing that, but you know.
wild things.
Remember range when the fight starts, like right
Well,
here-ish is a really good
let us
place to
begin.
stand, or should be, as long as you're dodging swirls.
milady.
Oh, and when we're dropping the bombs, okay, when the 2 bombs come out, the default should be if you're melee, you go outer, and if you're ranged, you go inner to drop the bombs. However, if 2 ranged get it or 2 melee get it, you guys will just have to adapt and do that naturally. We just need to make sure we're getting 1 on the outer, 1 on the inner.
If I must die today, I will
And Ray, just give the signal when you're good. We could probably have one of the other paladins share their macro if you need.
If they have it ready, that'd probably be easy, but I'm doing it right now.
Any of the paladins want to rip your macro in chat?
all aboard.
Where do you want me to throw it?
Oh, you're gonna throw it on Kuram.
No, I mean like the macro.
Oh, just in chat, or you can whisper it to Ray.
Enough! You little beasts are getting out of hand.
Which one is Ray? Raiden?
Yeah.
I see endless suffering. I see torment. You face not Malkazar alone.
May the light give me strength to provide a
Yeah, can you
worthy
just do it on Discord
challenge.
because I cannot comment in chat.
Surprise.
Well, you just can't. You
I
can't
have
just.
not come this far to be
You
stopped.
can't just type it,
The
bro.
future I have planned will not be
If
jeopardized.
we're doing it the hard way,
Now
sure.
you will taste true.
Hang on a second. Should work.
Okay, that's easy.
Basically, if you have a focus and they're not dead, it'll cast it on them. If they're dead, and you mouse over somebody and cast it, it'll cast it on them. If you don't have a mouse over and your focus is dead, it'll cast it on your or on your target. And if none of that is an option, it'll cast it on you.
Okay, and I'm casting on him.
On him, yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. We're ready.
Alright, let's do it on tanks. Tanks, remember big movements after liquefy and after the roots. Small movement after the bombs. Dang. Hey, bombs, 1. Yep, perfect. Okay, ranged are on this one, melee are on the outer one. Okay, let's range. You're doing a loose spread right where I just came. Freedoms come out, great.
Grasping silk, left right. Grasping silk. Second, grasping silk.
Ag, let's have you go heals. So that we can see. And practice the mechanics more.
We do have the soul spell.
Yeah, don't release, don't release.
Stronger species prevails.
I am a conduit of the Nightwell's glorious power. I am Nightborn.
We probably already had it, but can we get mage food?
So
By
I
the
need to set
power
mine
of
to
the
so that
sun.
if I close the window, it minimizes. Because I just like closed it out of habit, but yeah, and I'm sitting here like, man, this is the quietest first pull ever. And then afterwards, I was just sitting here, and I'm like, is muted?
That'll
May the
show.
light give me strength.
Tanks, we want a pretty big movement after the liquefy, because remember the puddle slowly grows, so pretty much right after the cast finishes. In fact, Mark, if you're taunting after liquefy, you could maybe even stand back a little bit, so Mike takes the hit, and then you taunt her away from the puddle. Would give melee more room.
Okay.
And on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And ranged, if you want to stand a little bit further back, just to give yourself more room for the swirls, feel free to do that. But here come the swirls. Bombs coming in. Okay. Everybody get your bombs. Pop quick here. That was very good. If you have a root break in range, you're like moving back from here. Melee. Bombs coming in. Move boss more, move boss more, move boss more. Okay, get my cut. Back in death on top. Back outer death under. Nice Okay, we'll wipe it up. The position there was a lot better. The bomb popping was really good. And it might take. What's up? Well, so freedom's up for everyone or every other?
The stronger
Oh,
species
you're asking.
prevails.
Yeah, paladins, can you freedom everyone?
Yeah, it's only 25 seconds.
yeah.
I think it's up.
Okay, yeah. So freedom's everyone.
Different. Gotcha.
I know my tiger's eye released like an idiot. Do we have a soul stone or no?
I don't see anybody. Yeah.
Oh, we have it on. Don't
Okay.
release.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't get unmuted in time. Alright.
Don't release, don't release, don't release. So we can freedom everyone, the hunters can disengage everyone, I can tiger's lust everyone. So I think all of our like standard root breaks can be done for everyone.
Gotcha. But if you have like a longer
Yeah, the second one's probably better for that. And then, Mark, I don't know how much Mike has been talking to you, but and I also don't know your class well enough, but I think you guys. So there's only 3 tank mechanics before we go into P2, right? They only do the swap like 3 times, and then we transition. So you guys need to try, if you can, to plan a major defensive for every one, whether you're taking the liquefy or the other hit. And I realize it might take you guys some time to get
So
the flow of
that's
that.
not the problem right now. If you want me to tell you what the problem is, I can.
Sure.
I got 0 heals. I never got the absorb off and never got topped off, so I just died from lack of healing. And then when that happened, we just didn't get the right swap after I got rezzed, and so he took a second liquefy and died. So there wasn't a cooldown he could have used to survive that. It was just a consequence of me dying and then not getting back on once I got up.
So, as I understand it, the absorb that you guys get is based on how much you mitigate, right?
Right. I had 2 cooldowns up for that one.
So what I said is still a good reminder,
Mhm.
and we'll watch you and try to get the heal absorb as much as we can. Forgot tanks. Yeah, battle shout and on tanks.
Even the darkest memory fades when confronted.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Take this call. One inner, one outer. I think everyone knows what these are there. Yeah, it's just that circle. Okay, everybody move in if you need to, or stay out if you have to need to.
Grasping silk. Left leg. Second.
Okay, bomb. Move her a little bit more, and then bombs one outer, one inner.
Grasping silk. Bait. Silky tune. Grasping silk. Grasping silk. Grasping silk. Silky tune.
Okay, so these roots, that happens really soon after, so if you don't have a root ready for this, you'll have to speed on her and speed them down. We haven't gotten this far before. Another round of bombs. Yeah, so what we can do there, I didn't realize that they came so quick, we can plan for that. Was that the third route that we just had there? Okay. So what we could do then is maybe the second round of routes we don't use our purges for, and the third one we do. Don't release. There
wasn't really anything after that third set, is the thing. Like, the reason we immune the second set is because there's the webs, like the web lines immediately after.
But our toxins couldn't. Wasn't it toxin right after the?
I don't know.
Those.
I thought there was. I mean, there's a timer, but you can trigger it early, I think, or something. It's weird because we can get her solo in normal.
Bow to my will.
That's a new best, I think, right? I mean, we've never seen the intermission before, so we'll take that. Earth should be logging in here in a second. Send Ag back to DPS. Everybody, get your mana back. Oh, Earth's already here. What's up? What'd you say, Floyd? Oh yeah, no, we're going. Thanks for swapping Ag.
For the range that are getting freedomed out of the web, make sure to move after your freedom because it does get a puddle of web underneath after your
and it does an
freedom.
insane amount of damage as well.
Yeah.
So what we'll plan for here, and we'll just see how it goes. The second round of roots, let's try to have everyone scoot under for that, so that we have our clears up for the next one. And just reminder, tanks, we have so much room for the ring, so don't hesitate to move big after root breaks in particular. For the bomb positioning, that's been perfect. And then just after liquefy and root breaks, just don't be afraid to like move back 15-20 yards. Market the wild for Earth, please. Let's see here. Earth, you're actually going to be star when we go up, and for the bomb soaks, you're always going to soak the inner bomb. Alright, on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
Bomb, one inner, one outer. Okay, we'll make this work. Range, you're just gonna have to scoot in quite a bit to get that inner one. This is, we're using our brakes for this.
Grasping silk.
Get marked up.
There.
Okay, bombs, one inner, one outer. Mover big moves here. To give them room. Okay, that's actually good. Bomb pops. Good timing, guys. Okay, we're gonna not use root break for the next one.
Does that happen when somebody gets hit by a wave?
I don't think so. I think it has something to do. Let me see here.
Not getting those bombs. Yeah, you guys first bomb on that time bomb much, but it gives us nowhere to go. We all get, we get hit by those waves and we come back down. So that's what got us there, I think. We came back down because there's all those little blocks coming out. People have a hard time dodging them. Yeah, because I think I got hit by one. I think that's what blew up. That's why I asked. Yeah. Because I would have assumed that it just does damage to you if you get hit, but it seemed like it just blew up the raid.
I'm trying to figure out what that was, because we took 2 super big hits back to back. The liquefy?
Well, the liquefy just makes you take increased physical.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. We came down, everything was good, and then we just took like a ton of damage right when liquefy hit. And I know liquefy does AoE, but it seemed like it did way more AoE than normal.
Yeah, it looks like that's just her transition piece. It's called Accurate Presence, and it inflicts 154k all players every 2 seconds for for the duration there.
That's listed in phase 1 as well, it's just passive damage that occurs during the fight.
Yeah, that's what hit me.
Yeah, a lot of people are dying to waves, like waves and toxin. Like there were several people in the early, like,
Enough!
it's something I looked at.
You
that
little
hit
beasts
from
are getting
waves,
out of
but
hand.
there was also a lot of people that actually died to frothy toxin as well.
Which is just the dot from the bombs blowing up.
Which was the thing,
So what we can do, we can do a hybrid, right? Like, I think with what I explained, the way we were doing that was perfect with how I wanted. But if the waves are an issue, we can move her a little bit more. Maybe not as far as we sometimes do, like on normal when damage isn't an issue and we bring her like a mile out, but we could do like 10, 15 yards or something from the toxin bombs and see how that works with the waves. See if that makes things easier. That sound okay, Tanks?
Sorry, say it again. 15 yards.
Yeah, just I don't know, like somewhere kind of between what we sometimes do, where we like give ourselves infinite room to blow up the bombs, but not like right on them, which is what I had asked for originally, right? Like if the waves are an issue, maybe we just bring it a little bit out and give people more room for waves. Yeah. Yeah, Acid Explosion did a ton of damage. Small players from a large pool, acid any there, gloves on launch. Yeah, but like that's not avoidable, right? Like I don't think we did anything. I think that's just the way
Is
it
it
goes.
proximity to the boss based?
No, it's just an explosion.
All right, let's give it another try. That was a really good pull actually until that point though on Tanks.
The better we get about it, the less damage.
By the power of the sun. 3, 2, 1.
Bombs went out later.
Red flame.
Okay, watch the waves that come out from the pools. Okay, these roots were breaking. So loose back on range where you normally are.
Drafting silk.
Yep, mark up.
Red flame. Drafting silk.
Do that again. Okay, so I don't know why she's doing that. I mean, I do, but I don't, like, I can tell you what I did, and it should not have resulted in that.
Straight.
Yeah, fuck that.
Toxic waves.
So basically, what's happening there, Mark, and it shouldn't, but when we do webs, I'm running mine to the like side of the platform and popping freedom, because when I pop freedom, it's immediately dropping the pool on the ground, and so I'm just trying to get that out of the raid so that I'm not dropping it on top of somebody. And apparently, when she's doing that, while I'm out of range dropping that, she just swaps back to you and hits you in the face because you're in range. She couldn't do that because I don't think there's anything locking her in place. But that's what she's
Why
doing.
wouldn't she just chase you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, normally that's what she would do. She would just follow me. But for whatever reason, she's acting like she's stuck and says, well, I can't hit light style. I'm going to switch over and hit Asperus. So that's, I just can't run out there. It's just,
Maybe it's that when she's casting Silken Tomb, she doesn't move, but she's still auto attacking for some reason or something. I don't know.
Is it auto attacks that you're getting hit by?
I'd have to go back and look. It looks like auto attacks.
Okay. We can check.
So maybe she's like auto attacking during the cast for some reason. But
Yeah, it's just
cast,
melees,
can't
yeah.
move.
Yeah, because he got hit. He had a tick of Liquefy, and then a tick of Silken Tomb, and then she just meleeed him for 15 million.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Try it.
Only 15 million? That's not bad.
Also, so I paid more attention that time. Basically, I think what just happened on that one wipe before was basically the way the timing works out as the waves are rushing forward. That's kind of right when she casts Liquefy. So if you get hit with a wave, she's doing the raid wide damage at the same time, and you're just gonna fall over. So.
What? No, don't get hit by a freaking wave.
Battle shout and int, please.
They should be able to. Intelligence, please.
Well, if it's a magic effect and you take that talent that lets it purge magic effects, then that would work too.
Yeah, but it only it makes the cooldown longer, so I can't hit everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Trade-offs.
Thanks.
Right.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends.
Oh,
They pull my wig
this
and
fucking
the
song.
sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat. They're the best packers in
5,
all the
4, 3, 2, 1.
You must not the attention of
Drop on the bombs. Seems good.
Blocking toxin.
Really cool. Okay, we are purging these ourselves.
Grasping silk. Grasping silk blades. Second.
Okay, big moves here. Not big, but a little bit. Move out a little bit more just to allow people after in position. That's good.
Got me again.
Ring.
I was not even near her when that happened.
Watch these waves. These we are not breaking ourselves, so screw them. Kill this good. Keep the pencil. These we are purging if we have those. And then do a movement here for the next round of bombs. Room. Hopefully our bomb poppers are alive. Okay. Yeah. Good job whoever did that. Dave. Yeah. We've got to make sure that you got a raid for that. So really quick guys, this is the intermission. The only difference on Heroic is that you can't stack up because of this little AoE around you. I'm going to wipe here in a second, but just so you can see how it works. So you can see we actually have a lot of the arena left. We have this huge chunk. So we're going to be loosely spread around this chunk, dodging the waves and DPSing down the shield. This is what the intermission looks like. We could bolt. I know you can wipe up and don't release. I know that we lost a lot of people on the second liquefy. The first, oh wait, let me think that through. It was the third liquefy. It might be worth holding defensives. Maybe if we could get like a Floyd rallying cry or something when that liquefy is about to go out, just because it's a lot of raid-wide damage, and that liquefy feels like we are further behind than we are on obviously the first one or the second one. So, so yes, defensives, and maybe a rallying cry or something on the third liquefy would be good. The flow of the root breaks felt pretty good as well, and we'll be more prepped for it this time. We're not breaking the second wave of roots, we are breaking the third, and I think that worked out pretty well. There's an auto hammer down. We'll get Dugas in here. Jason, your Blessing of Freedom has arrived. Summon stone for Dugas, please. Dave, S gonna lose her shit if she has to press that button again. Push. Hell yeah, double.
Double closet.
Okay, Dugas, you're in here. I don't know if you have a macro set up for it. If you don't, we'll just have you do it on the break. But you are going to be freedoming Goth when I call for it, which will be the first round of roots and the third round of roots. You're going to freedom Goth, and then it should freedom yourself as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to be popping the... You're always going to... Not popping, sorry. You're going to be in the outer bomb every time, and you're going to go up, assuming we see P2 ever, you're going to go up with Star. Can we get Mark of the Wild and Battle Shout for Dugas? I feel like the boss positioning after the bombs is working really well for the way those waves feel, so we'll keep doing that. Finn and Lufs, you guys ready? Lufs?
Sorry, toilet blocked itself. It's alright now.
Oh shit.
Literally.
It blocked itself because one of you blocked it. It doesn't do that to itself.
Toilet paper now. I'm gonna pull it out.
Alright, alright.
No.
On tanks.
Drop the load.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop the effects of the mine!
Ag, go outer. Get my cut. Finish?
Yeah.
I think she's just randomly swapping guys.
Dude, it's wild.
Looks like I was a second late, my bad. We'll just wipe it up.
Dude, I just don't understand. I did absolutely nothing different there.
What the hell?
Did nothing different.
We have a soul stone out, so don't really.
She's literally just turning randomly and hitting.
Rude.
We're over here trying to figure out if like specific cooldowns negate our threat generation, and like how far are we supposed to be during specific things that she does to not like this is stupid. Like, I really just don't even know.
Auto hammer's still up, so please use.
Is it something corresponding to that she roots herself while she's casting? So if you move out, is she switching targets to the tank that's within melee range?
I wasn't in melee range, was the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Int mark. Mark of the Wild, please, for Dave.
Intelligence. Mage.
Busy in the chat. Alright, on thanks.
Gotta be intelligence, cast intelligence.
Still no intelligence.
Got him.
Wait, I went here going straight.
What a fucking
2,
idiot.
1.
This is what, like, we're doing.
Fate.
First bomb went up. Top on the bomb.
Ring.
Okay, the next round of roots, we are purging. You'll be free to main call.
Silver tune. Grasping silk. Grasping silk.
Bombs, one outer, one in. A little bit more movement to the boss, just a little bit more. After this one, for this next liquefy, is when you leave defensive. Good bomb pump. Watch these waves, there's waves really close to us. These roots we are not purging, so everybody stack up. We have really good stack here, really good stack. Get these down quick. Nice. Get that heal absorb off Mark. Good. This one we are purging. Okay, big move, big move, big. Get these bombs in. It was on a dead person, so we're gonna do our best here. Okay. That was like a nearly perfect pull until that happened. We just need to be quicker to adjust. Yeah, we correct. So let's see. If that didn't happen, we would have a bomb here and a bomb there, and then we would have this whole quadrant to operate in. That would have been great. And also tanks. If you look here, since those last bombs are pretty much the last mechanic of the phase, you can move, you have plenty of room to move her because she doesn't do anything else until she transitions. So like she's not going to be dropping crap in that area. So that's good. Good pull, guys. We lived really well on that third liquefy, which is what I wanted to see, so good work.
Also, everybody should have health stones and hopefully health potions as well. Like, if you're below half at any point, just pop it in this phase. This is like the hardest phase.
Yeah. Once we see P3 a few times and get the hang of it, we should kill the boss. Main thing is just to get this flow down and kind of muscle memory it, and then we should be set. Does anybody have the warrant signed? Summon stone,
Hell
please.
yeah, brother, I got it ready.
I will dispense indiscriminate justice.
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have smoky and they love to eat. They're the best packers in all the land.
Zach, you are in the circle group for P2, and you are not popping any bombs. You will soak the inner bomb every time. And let's buff Zach up. I think that's pretty much it. Ranged Zach is pretty much rotating around this inner ring. So you're always going to soak the inner bomb and just pump. Alright, on tanks. And we don't have a root cleanse for you. Wait, do evokers root cleanse or no? Okay, you gotta go into the boss then.
No.
Alright, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
World coming out in 3. Bombs, one outer, one inner. Good. Okay, these roots we are purging. So we need to go after and knock it down. Bombs, one outer, one inner. A little bit more room on the boss. Good. Okay, so your bombs. This next liquefy we're using defensive sword. Here it comes. Moving. These we are not purging. Everybody loose stack here. Tight stack. Get left up when we can. Kill these. Defensive if you're gonna get hit. These we are purging. Big move here on the boss, big move. There it is, you gotta recover here. Okay, see these bombs. City. Okay, get those bombs out. Here we are, intermission. Let's just do some practice.
The fuck is that?
What the fuck was that? It just does 5 million damage? What's that from?
That's from splitting. Bombs, so the last set of bombs, the majority of people run one of the bombs, so when the other bomb detonated, it splashed high stacks to everyone else because there were less people soaking it. I think everyone was on the one that was right on the edge. I'm not sure where the other one was, but I think it might have been in a bad spot, so a lot of people went to the outer one.
And a lot of people, what it looked like to me was that people were waiting for the webs to go, and so they didn't have a whole lot of time once the webs cleared to get to a bomb, so people just kind of went to the closest one they could get to.
should be staggering our third set of cleansers for that, our second set of cleansers for that third one. Swapping which one we're manually doing and which one we're clearing so that we don't have as many issues with the overlap.
Say that again, Ag, I'm not grasping.
If it's that overlap that's causing us issues, perhaps we should save our... Because we're manually killing that set, right? We're not immunitying it or using freedoms, etc.
The second set is the one that we're breaking. The
Yeah,
third set
maybe-
we're immunitying.
Okay. Maybe we should save everything for that third set so that we have as many people breaking as quickly as possible and being able to move to their respective bombs.
Yeah, that is
I
the
don't know how
plan. That's
bad
what
the
we're
other-
doing, and honestly, the manually breaking the second set is perfect because there's nothing going on. I mean, there is stuff going on, but we have a decent amount of time. We're gonna one mow and then we'll break. I think healers, we need to kick it into high gear right when we're approaching the end of that. Obviously, we're getting more and more used to the beginning of the phase, so we'll start slowly scooting our pumping later. But we fell behind a little bit near the end. We lost a couple people, and then the more people we lose, the more the bombs tick for. So I think we'll be good. Just get more comfy with it. I think let's use defensives for the third liquefy, and let's save health pots and health stones for like near the end of that phase when we're kind of falling behind. Finn? Finn? Alright, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Day one. Going up. First. Good bomb, one out, one in. Jason, can you go out? Never mind, that's dead. Wipe it up, take a break. Nah, I mean, if it goes on 2 range, whoever's closer to the outer has to shift over.
The stronger species prevail.
Oh, was that you, not Jason? Thanks for accepting.
Racist, bro. All priests look alike.
It's hard, man. Their model's very similar as well, and they're freaking all shadowy. Like, at least Ag's short.
Yeah, it's racist.
It's just to see who's back, so I'm guessing Jack and Mark are.
Yeah, I just needed someone for that to go make the next cauldron.
All good, all good. For the people that are here, quick note on the way the webs work, because they have this kind of weird thing. So the lines get drawn, right? And then they actually disappear, and then the web comes in. So don't get juked by that. Like, just because the line disappeared doesn't mean that the web isn't coming through. So just be ready for that. Additionally, if you get hit, it's actually livable, but you get slowed. So if you have a bomb or something where you need to work, we use Summon Stone Dave, Eths, and Dornagal. Just upgrading some stuff.
Oh, how convenient.
Do the webs actually do damage until they come in? Like,
Yeah,
do damage?
they don't get hit until it hits you. Like the projectile that comes flying in, that's what you need to avoid.
Alright.
And yeah, like I said, it's weird because the line gets drawn and then it disappears as the thing is shooting in. So like you have a little bit of time when the line disappears. Yeah, it's a pretty dumb animation. And yeah, it. Yeah, we'll get a feel for it. Okay, let's get. Oh, I guess we got to do some stuff, like feast and stuff. But Arbor, why don't you hit us with an int? Feast is down. Everybody eat. Flasks are up.
Feast cauldron.
Gonna do one more ready check and then we'll get going. I think just getting as comfortable as we can with the phase, smoothing things out, and getting used to the flow is gonna be key.
Zach, make sure you grab a drink of flask.
Oh, sorry.
And then everyone can grab seconds.
What's that, Floyd? Yeah. We're making good progress. I'm happy with what we've done so far. All right, let's do it again. Tanks on you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
Squirrels coming out.
These roots we are purging.
Really?
If possible, bit of movement here just to give the all placers speed. Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. These were breaking out manually.
Left right, grasping silk.
These are using our brakes on. Big movement here from the tank. Use your health stones to help here.
West right. Enemy noted.
Split evenly between those two.
Reaction vapor. Spread.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure City was late on ours. What about the other one? Was the other one late too, or was that one okay?
Inside one was never popped.
Sweet.
Eesh.
Yeah, Ag, were you dead? I saw you light up, but I couldn't hear you. Alright, all good. Yeah, we lost a couple people, so that time, when that's all happening, that's Healthstone, Health Pot, whatever you need to do to stay alive during that portion. And I'll try to call for it better this time around.
So the other thing I'll say...
Someone's down. Now go.
Is, like Noxo said, you guys, we can be in the circle before the web finishes. Like don't worry about boss damage there. Like as soon as those orbs are dropped, just get off the boss and try to get to the circle. This phase is not about damage. It's really just all about doing it cleanly. And it's really hard to get there if you're on the boss and it's far away and you gotta wait for all the webs to go away. So even if you're just like halfway when the webs are finished and you can get there, don't worry about the boss damage. It'll come. We just need to get mechanics and practice.
100%, 100%. Also, healers, the first liquefy that goes out, we are fine there. I know I saw Earth and Rombo, you guys are both dropping Healing Tide. Probably could hold it for later in the fight if you wanted to. I'm using like a minor AoE cooldown for that one, just to kind of top people off, but it's not really super dangerous. I don't know what the cooldown on Healing Tide is like. I trust you guys to relegate your cooldowns appropriately, but we could probably bump some of that stuff later, potentially. Can we get Mark the Wild for Finn? Perfect. Where you get your health stones. Then you good? Alright, cool. On tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You stop the ascension of my empire!
Reaction vapor.
What? Okay, but you're not popping.
Is in your blood.
Okay.
Oh, they got Arborist stunned. Okay.
Nice. Don't release. The hammer down here. Mark, Fort, Int, and I guess we don't need shout for Harper. Alright, on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Zach, far. There's a puddle here, so be careful. Okay, users, we are breaking ourselves. I mean, using our spells.
Do we just take damage
Grasping silk. Red blade. Second.
Good bomb placements, good bomb placements. Okay, this next liquefy, you're using defensives to stay alive. And you're dodging waves. Here it comes, defensives. These were breaking with damage.
Grasping silk.
These were breaking with spells.
Grasping silk. Grasping silk.
Toxins, outer and inner.
Red blade.
Good. Not good. We had a bunch of dumb deaths, including myself, so all good. Don't release.
Is in your blood.
Damage is looking very good for the phase, so like Jack's been saying, no need to stress about that. Just play it safe, do the mechanics. Hammer is still up once this res comes through if you want to rip or repair. Let's get this quick. Eat your mage food, get your health up. Why are DKs always the last ones to res? You guys just like being dead, huh? That
I'm already
immersion
dead.
for immersion.
It's in the name, bro.
I'm saying. Alright, Mark the Wild.
We're not dead, they're sunbaking.
Alright, on tanks.
Five, four, three.
Bang.
Bomb, one out. Just watch that puddle there. Good job on Red Declan. These roots are using immunity score. Bombs. Move the boss more. More. Bring
Fate.
We're wiping. On that one we just needed a little bit more boss movement so that the bombers had more space to get by, I think, for that bomb.
The stronger species prevails.
Don't release.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
No.
If our pal is Herald of the Sun, you think that might help with healing enough to make any kind of dent, or?
I don't think we're losing enough people to rot to worry too much about that. I think mostly mechanical issues at this point, but if you want to swap, sure. I honestly don't know enough about the hero trees to know how much of a difference it would make. Fort, Scout, and Int. Thanks.
Five, four, three, two, one. Good. Defensives. We are DPSing these. And we are immunity. After these roots, they cost movement.
Rushing silk.
Bombs in a good place. Health stones, and, like, this is where you're doing anything you can to live. Get to your bombs. No, it's just how many people soak it. Yeah, so like...
Is in your blood.
So for instance, Jack, if like one had 10 people in it and one only had 5, the one with 5 would be taking twice as much damage from the dot.
Right, but we get stacks, like, because the first time we do it, we get 2 stacks, and then the second time we did it, we got 5. Everyone was still alive, so I don't think people are doing the right system. We're taking it.
So it's pretty simple. It's, I mean, if we're saying that it's correct the first round, then it should also be correct.
Is 2 stacks correct, or is 1 stack? Because
I don't even know what a stack means, like.
I'll pay attention to it more.
But
yeah, now we got the second one. It's fine.
yeah, it did work out. City, I know you have it rough because when you're popping, it's like the end of the phase and it's very stressful, and you haven't done it as much as the rest of us. You're pretty regularly popping it like right at the last second. Just keep in mind you can always pop it like earlier than it feels like you should be able to. It's pretty lenient as far as like how long we're in the air for. With where the boss is positioned, you can almost pop it like pretty much when the waves start. Obviously that's not always true, but like it's pretty lenient. So always lean if you're unsure, popping it earlier than later. So yeah, if that's an issue, I mean, we can address that, but it's pretty simple. If we're doing it right the first time, it's melee are popping the left one, healers, tanks, or melee are soaking the left one, healers, tanks, and ranged are soaking the inner one, the right one. Obviously, if you're a popper, you're gonna go to the other one, but that shouldn't make that big of a difference. And if I need to recalc the math on that, I can, but that seemed fine when we started. Picked up a couple of melee since then, but... yeah, Mike. As long as that doesn't screw with anything on your end too much. Just the way the numbers are, we have so many more melee, so just to make it easier, I was relegating the tanks and the healers to the inner to try to balance the numbers. Can we get Mark of the Wild, please?
Dolly and Dot are my best friends. They pull my wagon through dunes of sand. They have small teeth and they love to eat. They're the best packers in all the land.
We have like 6.
Jesus Christ.
Don't make me fucking disable the soundboard.
Yeah.
We have like 6 extra ranged tanks and healers.
Okay, I'll just always go outer then. And we can, let's see. Lux, you want to just always go outer with me as well?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. One more then, Jack, and we're even.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're saying we have 6 more melee than tanks, healers, and ranged all combined?
No, other way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And you're just make sure you're doing survival different than
11, I know. 12, 13, 14, 15,
Okay. So, yes, me and Lux go outer, or we need melee to go inner?
No, yeah, I think two going outer should be fine.
Okay, me and Lux will go outer.
Just try it and see.
Okay, on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What squirrels here? For these bombs, make sure you keep those squirrels. Okay, we're good.
No!
Ring.
Swipe it up. So that was, I don't know what this is, but if you guys look at this situation here, you see how we have the big pool and then we have these pools like way out here? I don't know if that's ranged baiting that, but if it is, don't.
Yeah, so what's happening is
no go.
The ranged are anticipating movement and being out there early. It's tricky because we have to push into the boss to mitigate our movement, and there's a lot of movement on the fight, so we're trying to get ahead of the main pack of the group so that we're not shifting constantly, because there's so much movement in the fight. So those ones are definitely range players, myself included, who are going early. It's just hard to get close to the boss, so we and I think also that like I'm starting over here and the boss is over here. Boss probably could come back here or something like that, and we could have a bit of a different setup, but I could perhaps suit the boss so we can get in closer. But
I think taking the boss where it is fine, and then can you just start here? The other thing is too, like, dropping the bombs should be based, if we can, on basically the big puddle, not the small ones. So in that case where we have a big puddle here and then small ones here, we should be dropping the bombs like here and here, because we ended up wasting like a ton of space in this region. Also, tanks, if you have the choice between tanking closer to the middle or closer to the outer, definitely closer to the outer is better. It'll give us a little bit more room, I think. Yeah. And then it also gives you guys more room to rotate her around, because obviously the outer has more distance. Battle shout, please. On tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
These are a lot better. Nice.
First.
Wow. That's going far.
Ring.
These roots were using. Okay, movement here for the bomb people. Harbor's going far. Fine. Harbor died.
Ring.
Defensives here. Whoa. These were damaging, so shoot them.
Grasping still. Let's play.
He's down 6. Left web. These were using immunities for, and then big movement on the boss. To get the boss. We're using health stones and anything to make it easier to stay alive. Bombs behind the boss. Big movement. Good. Be up a little bit, Earth. Can't be in the web there. Here we go.
Grasping still.
Everybody in the other one?
Yeah,
crit. So tanks did good movement there, but we need to make sure as teams we basically have 2 pops in a row. This one and that one, right? So we need to be moving with the boss so that we're clearing those routes. And when I say clearing them, I mean like getting away from them. We need to make sure we're giving ourselves plenty of room. Those root ticks on us are doing a lot of damage. That was a mostly good pull. A couple of sloppy stuff. I died dumbly. I got hit with a wave right when Liquefy came out. I'll own that.
You gotta put the poison circles out. Just go where you have to. If someone doesn't move, block them. They're at fault for not moving if they're not allowing you to get by.
Yeah, also the explosion from like dropping the poison bomb is actually that's more of a small knockback than a substantial chunk of damage. So don't feel too bad about dropping a poison bomb like the initial placement.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I've been in fight sometimes and it just knocks me out of the way and doesn't. It's not
Almost done.
biggest.
Rebuff for the people that just got here. Repair. You're on, thanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You will not stop the ascension of mine!
Girls. Bombs, one out. These we are community.
Grasping still. Let's play. Second. Ring.
Strong. Immunities on this liquid. I mean, sorry. Defenses on the liquid. We're damaging these. Everybody in. We're using immunity here. Big movement. Use health stones. Okay, get those out away from the puddles. Yes, good. Make it towards your bomb. Stop. Heal up for this big bull sound. Good. Oh. Big pull. Okay, come on. Swipe.
Stronger species prevails.
Tugs on your web real good, so if you're not in Africa at the end of rest, you're gonna die.
City, I mean, you did your pop good, yes. It could have even been earlier. It was a little puckered, but you did do it correctly, so you're good, brother.
It's called great suspense, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, I respect it. So, I understand that my raid calling is valuable, and I appreciate that you guys rely on me so much, but in that intermission, there's nothing going on. I will try to call out the big pulls, but people should be watching for the big pulls as well, and backing up when she's casting rest. Good pull. I think that's our best one, probably. We lost a lot of people to the web slashes things because we didn't clear the roots fast enough, and Floyd does big damn to roots and he was dead. So if we can get into that, if we can do that same thing and have Floyd be alive, I think that in turn saves a lot of other people's lives, and then it's an even better pull.
Yeah, I tried to bust City out of webs. I saw him way out there and it just...
Oh, it wasn't me, brother. I stay right next to the balls. Must be some other random DJ.
I know in normal we usually say get out the purple
Tired of y'all
area.
saying everybody's classes look alike.
And it's like
we have nameplates and different mogs, bro.
Right
The only
here.
nameplate I give a shit about is boss.
I mean, I'm a mushroom, so...
What do you got, Doc? What's up, do you got?
Well, like, so I know in normal we say get out the purple area.
Yeah.
But it's like just hanging out right here. If she pulls, still fucking die.
Yeah, it's a little bit further than that.
It's a little further.
Yeah, I think heroic is further.
Okay.
On tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not know the effects of my empire.
Good job. Great. Love that. Very good.
Ring.
This next liquefy is defensive. So after this swap. Defensive. Good. Recover. Go. Don't stand in shit. These were DPSing. Get in. Res Alex. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, the tanks got their shit together. We're good there.
Jump off the roof, pulls you back. When you thought you're out, they pull you back
Free
in.
me so I can kill him.
Not really.
West blade. Ring.
Weakness is in your blood.
Remember, damage is looking really good. Just need to focus on mechanics, staying alive. That's all we care about. Mage food. Rebuff.
Yeah, we're still up.
Repair hammer up. Really, guys, seriously, watch your feet big time. I think we're taking a lot of avoidable damage to puddles, both slime and web puddles. So really be aware of that. Be really careful of that, especially during the high damage times. Okay, on tanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range the baiting of those much better.
West blade. Ring.
We're immuning these.
Grasping silk. West blade. Second.
Did it again.
Ring.
These were damaging. Get in, get in, get in.
West blade. Grasping silk.
We are communing. Any healing that you need to stay alive. This final one's down. Bombs out and in.
West blade.
The bombs and bombs. Early, wipe it out.
Spread.
To the slaughter.
least.
I really wish that there was some kind of rhyme or reason as to why she just keeps swapping like that. Because that time, we were literally on top of each other. There was no like range issues.
Yeah, no worries, dude. All right, we can do a couple more pulls before raid time ends, so let's get this going.
Look at progress, baby. Yeah.
Just have hammer out last pull. Drop another one.
Been hammers out
Got a
for
couple of,
87 pulls.
But I can, also got like a few Jeeves and stuff that have been floating around people. And the fucking Legion robot dude as well.
Just make sure that when we are stacking up to break the roots by damage, that you're not overlapping your... I mean, overlapping is fine, yes, but you don't want to get caught in someone else's, because then if theirs breaks super early and yours doesn't, you'll take a lot of tick damage to that. I think that hurts us.
Rooted on top of someone else's puddle.
Yeah, feels bad. Alright, on tanks. I hadn't even ready to check, I don't even care. Lock in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Grasping Silk. West Way. Second.
Okay, bombs, one out, one in. Boss move, good. Don't stand on webs here, don't stand on webs. Good. Next liquefy is defensive. These roots were damaging. Get in, get in, get in. Do not overlap. Get in. Pump, 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 pump. Crank, 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 crank. Dog these. Great. These roots were immuning. And then after this, big boss movement.
Grasping Silk.
Whatever you need to do to live here, finish off those last roots. Bombs in position. Watch these webs. Good. Get to your, like, roughly to your bombs. Pop these and we go clean into the intermission. Okay, dodge these waves. Stay healthy. Crank the boss. Big pull, big pull, big pull. Everybody out. Okay, pump, 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 pump. Get out, get out, get out. Can't be on top of other people when that happens. God is this, brother. Out, 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 out.
Transition.
Just go to your side and we'll see how it looks. We're a little disoriented here because we ended where we don't normally. Dodge orbs and good ads. Got to be good on your side. Where are the orbs coming from? Oh, they just spawn on the ground. Okay. See if we can just kill these guys. They have a first platform now. Okay, good pull, good pull. Really clean there. I mean, I don't know. We could. Oh, we're going up.
I'm going up. I barely made it.
So, this phase is actually very similar to normal. There's only really one difference. I'm not even gonna bother talking about it. We need to see. We need to get one down more solid before I spend any breath on this. But good pull though. Yeah, I think we had some. No, you go. Don't release. We're gonna gammon, and then we'll call it.
The
So
actual phase 1 was very good. It was just the intermission shield suck phase that was giving us issues. People not dodging waves, people getting close to each other, especially because
that's the first
suck
step
muscle.
there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a much more involved intermission.
So also we lost Ghetto Mike and Kratos City because you were a little late on the pop, and they were in the bomb, but they weren't as far back as everyone else. So when you popped, they got hit, but it was just a second too late for them. So you can still go earlier. Yeah, probably so. Oh, all right.
If you see we're close like that, like if we're close like that, I'll stop it like a half second before it.
Well, Kratos says he wasn't even in the damn circle.
No,
so.
I can't help that.
We love a king that owns up to his mistakes. All right, gammon up, boys.
It wasn't Kratos.
Kratos and Ghetto Mike died.
It was
Yeah, you can Gammon circle or save us. Charge.
Gammon will save us.
Really good pull, guys.
Giggity.
Really good pull. Keep it locked.
Gammon.
I'm like stutter lagging. I don't know what that's about. We'll give it a try. On tanks.
It's making me dizzy. Stop.
Honest to
17 out of 30
4,
gammon.
3, 2, 1.
Bang.
Swirl. First. Yeah, I don't understand how it works at all. These, we are immune. That liquefy drop was really good tank, by the way. I actually like that. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but
part of the plan, brother.
Range looks healthy, so cool. Defenses for this liquefier. These roots were damaging. Get in, get in, get in. Then bossing with my after. These ones were boss movement. These bombs, fill it in on the hole. It's fine, we can make do with that. Get towards the bombs. Whatever you need to do to stay alive here, do it. Rest Harper. Fred, big pull. If you have an immunity, you can also purge off the debuff that he's giving us, and it will help. He slows us over time as well, which makes it harder and harder. Good job. Good pull. Good gammon. We take those. Okay, really quick before everybody dips out, next week, what we do next week is TBD, so please keep your eye on Discord so you can see what we're doing. Next week is the big 20th anniversary patch, so we're likely going to have tons of maintenance, and then there's also a Blackrock, some new raid coming out, like some cool normal new raid thing. So we'll just watch Discord for that. This boss is approaching killable range. A couple more weeks of loot and practice, and we definitely got it. I really appreciate everyone showing up tonight. 30 people is wild. Everyone's hungry for that AOTC, so we will be closing in on that. But just keep your eye on Discord to see what we're doing. Make sure you're doing the dungeon weekly quest to get a free piece of heroic loot. Keep doing your Mythic Plus, your delves, thick vaults, all that stuff. And I'll see y'all next week, though.
A personal request. Go bitch on the forums about how the Fury nerf is unjust.
No one cares about that besides
This fucking guy, man.
Maybe they should nerf Ret Paladin instead.
Now we're just talking crazy.
Hey, hey,
Right,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
hey.
Freedom, half the raid.
Put gas on the fire.
I'm still mad my paladin pulled that fucking ring. It's like, you know what? Why does it need a DPS ring?
When you're doing your delves.
Sorry, what?
Or when you're doing your delves.
I just do them as holy and tell people to carry me. y'all later. Big it is.